Hey folks, in today's video we're back with another casual Balatro run. Here, my beloved trading card helped pare down the deck to make an early idle carry actually hit reliably. It was gold seals on Polychrome Queens that sent my money skyrocketing and allowed me to roll aggressively to find the pieces I needed. Enjoy the video. Wait a minute. We actually got overstock. This is the run. Wait, huge? Unlucky. Okay. Let's just not die here. The jacks showed up, of course. If that were Polychrome, I'd maybe consider the sock, but we don't need a sock right now. Actually, should have kept the jack here. Doesn't matter. Is the sock we could have used 2 runs ago? Sock was not what we needed 2 runs ago. We were playing high card.
Well met.
Queen, thank you for the gifted subs. Speaking of. Probably just want the voucher again. Especially going into the hook on a straight build. I don't think we want the devious. Costs a little too much, and we want to play more hands, if anything. Four twos, 4 tens. Why is it always the 10s, man? Gross. Some of the worst standard packs I've ever seen. Didn't get a driver's license there because I have 1 enhanced card. By the time we get it online, it won't even be good. Take the voucher. Surely one of these times we'll get something good out of this. Nope. 1 hand type. That could be a bit of a problem. We just gotta play this. Kind of feels like death would be worse than getting more runner value here. Let's see what's in here, then maybe we can decide on the Fool. Ooh, okay. Now that's something. Huge. What is it? It's a 3? Disgusting. Well, we can carry it for a while. We'll do this in case we go idle. So Queen of Diamonds is what we're looking for. The wall could be a problem for me, actually. Very nice draw. $41K. Okay. So we can do it. It's just not necessarily that easy. Seltzer? Probably not. It's a Jack of Diamonds with a red seal. We could strengthen it once. Maybe even twice. Potentially 3 times. And it won't be a lady anymore, unfortunately, but... Huge. Where are my jacks? There we go. Why you ain't pick the seltzer if it was laminated? What? I didn't pick the seltzer because it wasn't a good joker for the build. Also, what does laminated mean? How seriously am I supposed to take that question? Lemonaded? Well, it is summertime. Maybe if it were lemonaded, I would have taken it. Okay. I want the 6 cents. Obviously, we can't use it on the boss blind, though. I don't know why I put him there, but I did. Okay, we hit a straight. We hit a better straight. More discards for more straights. I guess we can do that for now. I don't want to spam too many planets for the constellation, so the ones in the shop probably aren't getting bought until I maybe get clearance sale or something. That's a shame. Someone needs to die here. Unfortunately, it probably has to be the idol. Or the constellation. I think it's the constellation. Constellation's too expensive anyway. Nice. Okay. It's good for the future. Oh, probably should actually copy my jokers correctly.
Well met.
Kyo, thank you for the sub. God, I forgot what it was like to have overstock. It's so nice.
Well met.
Lucky. Harkov, thank you for the sub. Alright, time to probably start moving towards not straights. Serpent. 26s do we have left? One. Unlucky. Money. Alright. I really want to get another 6 out of my deck, though. Do I have... Yeah, I have the... I'm almost at Omen Globes. I think we can probably say goodbye. I was hoping to hit more of the lucky cards that are face cards since we have the sock now. Sugar Wall, thank you for the bits. Happy to make your lunch breaks less boring. Oh, I've been operating as though I had seed money this whole time. Okay.
Well met.
Lep, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Nice. Jack of clubs. We just keep jacking. Nice. I'll take that just as a safety measure, especially going into this boss blind.
Well met.
Nice lucky cards. Right before the polychrome ones. It's pretty nice. I have a diamonds. Sure. There we go. There we go. Queen of clubs. Really need to get our suits in order. That's helpful. Is there a Queen of Clubs in my deck? How can we be sure? Yes, there is. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her. Nine of spades. Oh, go bed. That's actually pretty good here. It's maybe a little bit better, though.
Well met.
Hit you with a 4 of a kind here.
Well met.
Probably still the flush 5 right now. Mastercraft, thank you for the prime. And Sir Unicorn, thank you for the bits. Did not even know I had a 7 of diamonds in my deck. Nice. Order. gives me more time to find taros and chances at money. Okay. Guess it's time to unlock flush 5. Hello? There we go. Hello? Okay, Polychrome carried at least. I guess we can use the Ecto now, but like to what end? Do I have any 6s left? Like if I find another joke, because it won't hit this, right? But like why would I give up a hand size when I'm still having trouble making my hand, right? I'm also not certain that I'm going to commit to the idle game plan, but probably will. It's a good pickup. So I'll use the Ecto the next time I find a joker that is worth adding.
Well met.
Should see our whole deck from here. Okay. Wow. Nine of... My god. Why can't I find Eris? Cool.
Well met.
I think we just need to increase the density of these. Big. Not really an improvement here. So we don't need the score immediately. Oh! That was not the right one to copy. Come on. It's fine. It just gives me more targets for the deja vu, surely. Alright, we're gonna hold the invisible until we need to kill this trading card. Rather, until we're done with it. Stars card. We have 1, 2. Oh, hey, we actually hit Queen of Diamonds. Wait, that's kind of nasty. Also, yeah, where are the heiress? We have jacks. I think we... My god. You can go away. These are perfect. Alright, the idol actually... Is that the first idol hit we've had? It must be, because I don't remember the animations doing this until just this very moment. And we hit again. Thank you, hallucination. Oh! And an heiress? My god. How did we get so lucky? To go several antes without finding a single one. So we kill these two. 3, and then strengthen? Sure. Don't really need you. Die. Strength here. Kill these two. And we're good. Kill rock? Why? Oh, unfortunately we do have to ditch the hallucination because of the invisible, don't we? Well, we played a lot of straights at the start, but we'll get there eventually. Red seal? That's a shame. Maybe we get the DNA for a little bit to load up the deck so that we can actually get decent value off of the rebate. Yeah. So let's hold money. Stack the deck a little bit. It's maybe the world's worst and least important DNA, but we have it. Just murder all of the non-polychrome. I guess we should look for a red seal, potential polychrome. Gonna be useful for printing glass, I suppose? No. We're not making glass. It's not that hard to have enough cards for glass. It's like nearly impossible to run out of glass if you, on this type of run, if you play sensibly. Why not wait till the red seal did DNA? Well, I don't have a red seal. I don't have any expectation to find one. Nor do I know if the DNA will be there when I get a red seal. Not sure what I'm rolling for right now. Well, I guess something for the DNA. So like a Showman or an Invisible. We already have antimatter, right? No, we don't. That was last run. Probably should have sold the DNA for the cola, but it's a casual run. Sure. Don't see why I wouldn't. Oh my god, we did it again. One, two. back. Where were you during the run, or the Baron run? Oh, those are the two that we needed to kill. Nope. Nope. Sure. Got that stone card, as well as the non-gold seal versions. I'll come back around. Let's just add a few more cards with the DNA, and then we'll like get something that actually matters. Like a rebate would go kind of crazy. No min-maxing high card for money. Well, I wouldn't do it with high card, first of all. Second of all, this is a casual run. Suggest min-maxing doesn't min-max. What did Chatter mean by this? Goodbye, DNA. Like, I just habitually aimed for that, that hanged man. Well, that's gonna be a problem now, isn't it? Alright, now we probably do have to chase some money here. Because I need to find a luchador. Wait, this is gonna win. I'm too strong. Okay, I've got an idea here. Do need to hit like an actual suit changer tarot card. Oh my god. That might kill me that I rolled so many times without hitting a very abundant type of tarot card. Okay, it looks like we got 2 money shots. 3. Okay. Problem solved. Crisis averted. Oh, we don't actually want to roll from here. Wow, that was a lot of breaks. Thank you, DNA, for the run back. Okay. Water. Suppose this is the downside to having such a big deck now. It's such a satisfying sound. Alright, just have one more spade in the deck, I believe. Yep. Oop. Maybe could have taken that rebate there. Oh, I should have taken the stars card there. There we go.
Well
There we
met.
go. FC, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Let's do Temperance last. For this reason. Dusk is pretty good. And it forces me to actually farm. Gross. Can't we get away with 2? Can we get away with 3? Nope. We can next ante, though. Oh, hey, we did have blank. Neat. What's your current goal? To play the game and have fun? We might have to use the luchador there. Wait, I didn't even play the ones with the gold seal. What was the point?
Well met.
This is pretty tedious. This is what you asked for, chat. Just remember that. This is your fault, not mine. This is what you wanted. I didn't say a word. I know, but it's like those unreasonable school admins that punish everybody for something one person did or said, so. That's how it works around here. Except, you know, instead of like contributing to shaping the minds of children, I'm just clicking on cards on your screen. Shaping my mind with cards. They must be kind of sharp. Don't groan, I revel in your pain. What are you going to do with all this money? Money can be exchanged for goods and services. Supperman, thank you for the bits. Let's take a look. Yeah. I mean, technically we don't have to. Got one more here. I don't think we need the one. I don't remember what our score was before we got the dusk, though. Hard pillar to swallow. 31, that was with the dusk. I said without the dusk. We could take a rebate in place of this fella. Wait a minute. The perfect crime. Could probably go 4 now. Yeah. Oh, can't go 4. We don't need you. You're way too late. We can do 1 4. Does selling invisible count for disabling that boss blind? I mean, you sell a Joker, right? Selling a Joker sells a Joker. Oh, we hit a molt shot. Or something, because that's a, like, weren't we 1 E21 last time? Or am I just really not paying attention? Hit a bunch of mold on the first one? Okay. That explains it. Rip it. Nice try, idiot. Surely this time it'll work, though. Wait, no, it's not going to. I just got stronger. It's fine. We don't really have anything that we can spend money on until we get another Ecto. probably take that skip here. It's a free Jake, and we really just need a voucher skip for Omen Globe. You know what? I'm done farming. What? Ecto Deja Vu. I'm in. Ah! Spooky. Left card and the right card. Egg. There are still a lot of boss finds that kill me. Nix, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Oh, how are we going to deal with the Ox? Yeah, neither hand size voucher. I don't think, right? Baseline is you can take 2 Ectos and go to 7 or go to 5. Hey, welcome gallery. Okay, E31. We did it, chat. Holy, 18 antes, we finally got director's cut. Do that one out of spite. We also got it in the... That was like perfect timing to get it in the telescope. It just passed it, that ante, where the Ox showed up. That's kind of incredible. Alright, now we do probably want to find a Joker to replace the, nope. You. Did that seem sped up for someone, for some reason? I don't know what I meant to do with all this money yet, but maybe find a Showman into another blueprint. You have a dice early this round. Nope. I've had zero. I've passed on dice. Igos, thank you for the prime. And Joseph, thank you for the super chat. How casual is this run? It's extremely casual. Look at it. Personally, I've never seen a more casual run in my life. It's so casual I took a DNA for no reason. To be fair, the DNA saved the run to the window. Yeah, I was talking about the first DNA. The first DNA was for no reason. The second one was for a very specific reason. All right, 1, 2, 3, 5. So we want to go 1 here. Money. Nothing. This is more fun. Up. So casual, I rolled past a Showman. It's only because I know there's an invisible joker right here. 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 Oh, no, it's a Showman right here. Now we get to roll again. Oh, it's back. We can buy the rough gem so that we can roll into a Showman so that we can get a copy of a joker that we want. Okay, build's done.
Well met.
Unless I get a red seal, that is. Indigo, thank you for the sub. We got stronger again. It's fine. We don't really need money for anything anyway. This is with copying suboptimally as well. Okay. That's the last voucher we need here. Deja vu. Deja vu. No reason to roll in here.
Well met.
Holy. Bye-bye. Thank you for the 20 gifted subs. It's no longer wins in one, right?
Well met.
Rage. Thank you for the sub. Perfect. Well, here's the problem, though. 4 of those are gonna win. That's fine. It's a casual run. Still more money than we were making each previous ante. Again, this is with very suboptimal copying though, so well, it's kind of the midpoint. We're not farming for the dusk, but we'll farm part of the way there.
Well met.
Keep them socks on. No. I will not. Socks are uncomfortable. But thank you for the prime. We've done it. I don't know what we've done, but we just want Arcana packs as much as possible because they could have our deja vu.
Well met.
CPR, thank you for the sub. Joker could improve the run right now. Chad always fixating too much on the Jokers. It's not... There's more to this game than Jokers. We have every Joker we could possibly want. Yes, on the Dustcan, copying the idol is the best. But we don't have to do that because we're going to... Like, we're already winning, so we might as well farm up the gold seals with the re-triggers, right? I can think is to replace Dusk with Invisible or something. Yeah, that would just make it less tedious, but it would be the exact same score. Not the exact same score, but effectively the same score. Did you get 8 Joker slots with 1 negative? Well, I have 2 negatives. And antimatter. Taco, thank you for the donation. Deja vu. By Jove, we've done it. Alright, now we actually have to pay attention.
Well met.
CPR, thank you for the gifted subs. I just want to find the red seal, man. How are cards flipped over? It's a 1 in 7 chance, but you have 5 cards? It's true. It must be a bug. Or maybe we need to sue Local Thunk. I don't know. The math ain't mathin'. We ever do unseeded non-legendary Naniv speedruns? Maybe. I find that when I have a specific goal when I'm playing a game, it becomes a lot less fun for me. Than just like, you know, playing the game and having fun. So I'd rather just play the game and have some fun. I think we might have drawn the red seal face down, unfortunately. Nope, we hit it. Why don't my casual runs look like this? Do you want the real answer to that? But yeah, the answer is Econ. Nope. Thought the answer is streamer client. That's like only... You only believe that if you're bad at the game. Like, this isn't a particularly impressive run. I shouldn't say bad at the game. Inexperienced at the game. What is the downside of cryptid? I need red seals. Red seals matter more than anything. But I am bad at the game? Yeah, it's not for me to say. I've never watched you play. But I'm glad you're comfortable with that. Sometimes I'm bad at a lot of games that I play. They're still fun. There wasn't a red seal in that draw. Yeah. That's why I played the cards. A lucky card's better than steal in this scenario. Yeah. I hold 0 cards in hand.
Well met.
You had E58 previously this run. Need to move 1 blueprint to the left, maybe. Nothing changed? Still nothing changed?
Well met.
Yeah, it's true. Nothing ever happens. We have proof of that now. So here's what we're actually going to do to top end test. Oh, is the other blueprint? Oh. Okay, now it makes a difference. Okay, we do have 5 lucky cards that are red sealed now. So soon we can start making glass. Yerp. Still want one more of these, but now we copy glass with, my god, with the deaths. There we go. And perfect. So we just roll until we get those 3 tarot cards. I'm just gonna throw a few hands. We don't really need that much. Like, we have no reason for the money anymore. In fact, I might just play high card. Am I missing something, or is it just muscle memory to take temperance even with almost 5k? If I don't take the temperance there, chatters will shoot me in the face with a water gun. So, for my own safety, I have to take every opportunity to get money. Not every chatter, certain chatters, but enough of them to where, like, you know, it'll cause problems for me. Cool. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 scoring effects. Well, 5.5 with the polychrome, 6 once we get the glass. But this will always be how our Joker arrangement sets up. I guess maybe we move 1 blueprint over to a sock for the once we get glass, because that would be like 6.5 and 5. I don't know. Bye-bye, thank you for the bits. There's a death. Just need a fool. There he is. And then we get to look for these 3 all over again. Let's do 1 of each. Looking for a fool. Mime. It's gotta be in here somewhere, right? Turns out it doesn't. I've been lied to. By me. There we go. Spades are debuffed. World's most expensive fool? I've probably paid more than that for one. Oh no, not the spades. Look, spades were helpful for us at one point this run, so let's just get out of here. We'll just let the lucky cards... It's, like, not even that valuable to farm anymore now that we're starting to turn everything into a red seal. Does it get better after glass? It doesn't. There becomes a point in every run where you no longer have levers of strength. Glass is our final opportunity to improve. And that's okay. It's part of the game. Some steel cards, maybe? Yeah, that'll definitely help our score.
Well met.
Beer, thank you for the 2 months. I should be buying those to block the them from showing back up. That's way too much. There's another very expensive fool here. That's fine. Cool. Yeah, polychroming, even if we polychromed every single Joker, we'd maybe get an E out of it. That's just simply not going to happen. Mostly because I'm not going to roll the wheels. At least one wheel? Have you considered the possibility of 0 wheels, though? Because I have, and it's glorious. Uh-oh. You take a negative skip or a voucher skip. There's no world in which I would take a negative skip. There are 0 remaining jokers that can improve my build, so what would the point of that be? Well, I guess a Chad and a Chad and a photo marginally improve it. But that's pretty low odds. Maybe we could, just to demonstrate, like, why it's a bad play. Showman. Wow. I'm having an awful hard time finding the death. Probably because I'm not blocking. Curious. As soon as I block a tarot, it shows up. Who could have seen that coming? It turns out when you play better, better things happen for you. How could that be? Do we still need a voucher skip? No. Which is the only reason, like, I'm entertaining the idea of a negative skip. After we hit the Omen Globe, we're just, like, vouchers don't mean anything anymore. Like, hand size would be kind of nice, just so that we don't, like, needlessly risk glass once we start having to play towards the dusk. But,
Well met.
Leopard, I give it the 3 months. What? Okay, then. Yeah, we are printing significantly less money. Hey, congrats, HK. That's good progress. What do you need Dusk for if you aren't using it? Eventually I will. And then I won't have to roll down to find it because I already have it. Sure. Favorite looking negative Joker might be Erosion, possibly Dusk, but I think Erosion looks pretty good. Midas Mask also looks kind of nice. The build hit its ceiling yet. Well, we haven't played glass, but yeah, I've been saying for several antes that in terms of jokers we're at our ceiling. Is there a mod pushing the limit over E99 like over Naninf? Well, Naninf is E308. So baseline is over E99. With the hand size vouchers, that could give me another ecto. Okay. Let's not roll down as aggressively now. And actually farm a little bit. So we might actually need some money soon. This puts voucher skips back on the table, though. Casual Weeb. Thank you for the membership. Appreciate that. Negative skip would be funnier, though? True. True, it's really funny when nothing happens after you skip. Everyone laughs hysterically. Yeah, roll the laugh track. It's fine. Neat. Natalie, thank you for the super chat. What's your favorite steak? I like a New York strip. Sometimes... yeah, usually just a New York strip. Pretty basic. But in this game, I guess gold steak is the one that I usually play in. Fool. Whoops, didn't copy correctly here. How come none of the jokers have the stickers? This is a white steak run. Banshee, thank you for the bits. Oh no, I have considered that Troubadour is also making the run a lot less tedious because of its interaction with Dusk. That's a big part of it for me, personally. We did also just clear another voucher, right? We've got to be getting very close to that, the hand size vouchers. Is any progress made on the YouTube side? YouTube support said, deal with it, LOL. We can't help you. But I haven't had a video age restricted since, so.
met.
Skeeter drums, thank you for the sub. We'll see. Maybe me just complaining was enough for them to realize that there's a problem and fix the problem. Copium. But I did also, like, I'm fortunate enough that I have, like, a partner manager, so I have, like, a real human that I can talk to. And he's been helping me resolve them, like, on an ad hoc basis. And then said that if it keeps happening, we'll, like, I don't know, talk with the policy team or something. So there are actual humans that work at YouTube, it turns out. Glad you're in a position where you're able to actually have something done about it. I mean, yeah. But the problem is, like, what I was trying to relay to YouTube support is that, like, that's not really a solution. Like, it needs to be, the solution needs to be proactive so that they stop getting age restricted. They shouldn't be age restricted to begin with. Eric, thank you for the super chat. How does Temperance only pay $16 here? Vouchers. Liquidation. Reduces the sell value of our jokers. Trib would go crazy here. It would change nothing. Our score would be not at all impacted. I'd say the game is pretty age appropriate, but what do I know? Well, that's, again, the problem is that YouTube is also saying that, but they're still marking my videos as as age restricted. It turns out that, like, you know, humans are better at judging nuance than automated systems. Why would Trib not help? It's identical to every joker, like, to the jokers that we have. It changes nothing. Our jokers are optimal for the build. Nat negative Trib. I can't even, I can't open the soul card without getting weaker, or risking getting weaker. Banshee, thank you for the bits. So until I get a hand size and then the ecto... Wow, my glass didn't break. We can't even roll a soul. Okay. Now we need to find an ecto. That's maybe a problem. The problem is we only have the first iteration of the reroll, right? I think I just have to eat it. Because I only have reroll 1. If I roll into the plant or something similarly bad, I die. Play 4? I can't test playing 4 on the Dusk Hand without risking dying. I'm just gonna eat it. I don't really care.
Well met.
Goose, thank you for the 2 months. It's a casual run anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad someone gets it. Maybe play 4 if you get another copy of Ecto. That doesn't make sense. Oh, if I get another Ecto and then another Joker? Is that what you mean? I think if you use so much luck on that net negative reroll that a reroll will go straight to one of the 2 to 3 bosses to kill you here. I mean, it's just like, is it worth a lot of money that I can just easily get back and have nothing to spend on right now? Is that worth the risk is the question, and I don't think it is.
Well met.
Nim, thank you for the 2 months. Throw away 4 glass to test. That doesn't test because if it's on the dusk hand. Dusk is important for this too. Luke, thank you for the prime. And that's just like, I don't know, having ample glass is worth more than money to me right now. I could just run it through the Balatro calculator, but I simply don't care. Chat very obviously and very clearly cares a lot more than me right now. We're just gonna let it happen. I have assessed the situation and come to a decision. You can disagree with that decision if you want. I don't care. Why don't immolate? Why do immolate? When I'm just gonna lose that money eventually? Like, I'm literally about to set my money to 0. Why would I destroy cards that I might need moments before losing the money that I gained from it? Must have been bait? There's like 7 people that asked why I didn't take the immolate. There's no world in which each of those was bait. Can you explain to chat that Balatro is a roguelike poker game? I have before. It doesn't seem like it gets through to them, though. Might as well roll for a death here. Jake. Well, we found the death. Alright. At least now people can stop asking what I'm gonna do with all this money. Didn't take hermits or tempered in the shop, but still scores gold seal cards here. Yep, streamer dumb. Why would streamer do this? That can't possibly be a reason. Anyway. Well, that would have been nice. We're probably gonna need it here. You think black deck should be rebalanced? Nope. I think the game is fun. People like challenges. Black deck is a challenge. Sure. No chance at Ecto yet. We gotta rebuild the money. We need to reroll this, though. Let's just get Vessel. No. Come on, man. They're at what, like 86 right now? I didn't think you could reroll an ante 24 boss. What? That's why it's a boss. But it's just always going to be another ante 8 boss. Why are you dropping glass cards but making it? Dropping. Why am I... Do you mean why am I discarding glass cards but copying them? Because I don't need the score, but I will later. Because that's how you use glass responsibly. Is you make copies of it for when you need it, but don't use it until you need it. Oh no, not an extra large boss
Well
blind.
met.
Geeky, thank you for the 3 months. Okay, probably will need some glass next, Ante. Haven't seen many tarot packs since we got the potential to take another ecto. Probably will need at least one glass. I think only one because you're at E87 already, right?
Well met.
We're not skipping for tarot packs to get ecto because it's extremely unlikely that that will pay off, and I need to rebuild my money so that I can actually, like, there are very few jokers that will be relevant in the slightest for this build, so once I open up a joker, it doesn't do any good to open up a joker slot if I can't afford to roll for something that matters. Ben, thank you for the super chat. I'm gonna play 2 glass here just to be safe. Like, I'm pretty sure that just 1 is necessary, but why not? Like, let's confirm that. $93. Oh. Unlucky. Oh, his immolate was closer to being immolate that time than the first time. I'll give you that. You see how useless the Ox was now? Yeah, it will only be relevant if we exactly hit the Ecto. But then, like, at least we have the Ecto, so it could be, you know, worse. But, like, we don't have anything to spend money on unless we get lucky on an Ecto. Ben, thank you for the super chat. It's already in the right spot. What do you think RNG is a factor on anti-8 runs for Balatro? I've heard people reduce Balatro to an RNG fest. I personally believe it comes down mostly to strategy, but I like your opinion. I think that it's convenient for folks to say that there's a lot of randomness in this game when they're inexperienced and new to the game. It tends to be easier to confront than like actually assessing their plays. multiple people have gotten 40 plus gold stake streaks. If it were like that would happen eventually for people if you know, even if it's entirely random, but it wouldn't be so quickly replicated and so frequently replicated for those type of numbers if it were an RNG fest. Yeah, Doc Spectre alone just kind of proves is like, again, the exception that proves the rule that an element of randomness doesn't mean that the game is mostly about getting lucky or random. Navigating the randomness associated with this game is in and of itself a skill. Little Georgia, thank you for the prime. It's possible to get an impossible seed. Probably, but that's not likely to be what happens when you lose your typical run, right? So, I don't know. I don't think about it too much or care about it too much. I just play the game. Because it, like, that knowledge isn't going to change how I make decisions in this game. How come this run is casual? Because I'm not trying to min-max everything super hard. I'm just out here yapping and having a good time. So it's casual. Okay, let's double check. It may make sense with the polychrome to put one of the blueprints on a retrigger. Winnable is an unwinnable on white stake or gold. I would be shocked if there was a seed that's unwinnable on white stake. So I think the assumption is gold stake. Not ecto. Luck is micro, skill is macro. Yeah. But I think when people are inexperienced in anything, they tend to focus more on the micro than the macro. So that checks out. You can literally do Balatro Jokerless. I'm thinking it's very unlikely there's an unwinnable seed. That's what I'm saying. I think I was going to go as far as to say I would be shocked if there is any seed that is unwinnable Jokerless on white stake, let alone with Jokers, but... Hey, welcome to the stream. Doug is bald. Happy to have you here. Big if true. We're just going hard pivot to glass now. Alright, does anyone remember what our score was? It was like 102? 6E102. Okay, this should be pretty similar, but might be slightly better if... my assumptions are correct here. Yep. Oh? Ecto? No Ecto. There's so many trash spectral cards. That's why spectral skip is usually so awful. David, thank you for the prime. So that probably means that we have to find the Ecto in the next shop. Skip for a charm tag. Not anymore. Because I would die. You take Ecto, look for Showman, then another blueprint. Yeah, that's why we need all this money saved, right? Like, it could be any one of these jokers except Troubadour. Here. Alright. Probably our last chance here. I think it's going to be like, it's going to be a bit over E104, which is our cap right now. Crunch. Yeah. Alright. Ecto? Oh. I saw the spectral card and I had hope. Unlucky. God, I can't believe we're gonna get beat by this extra large boss blind. If only it weren't an extra large boss blind, we'd probably be able to beat it. Am I right? I can't believe Locothunk would put in these extra large boss blinds like this. God, just head first into the wall. Wait, that Fun Police emote is incredible. SPF has some great emotes. Another good run killed by the wall? No, no, no. Another casual run killed by the wall. Can't believe it. Kill the glass? Literally couldn't if I tried. Sometimes chat's funny. Or maybe sometimes chatter is funny. True, but really did nothing? No, it made it easier for me to get the Dusk online. That's not nothing. How dare you? Alright. GG. It temporarily gave the illusion that steel would make a difference. Surely. It gave us something to hope for. That's not nothing. Oh, I forgot to move the Joker properly. Oh no, we lost by slightly more than I'm supposed to have.